And now I'll start my Where Are the Cards hour. So this hour it's not so much about whether we make the contract or not, but all about trying to locate where the missing cards are. So what we're going to do is take some time and try and count what was Dummy's shape, what was my shape, when did people stop following suit, and questions like that. What do we know from the lead? How many high card points do the missing hands have? So we'll get right into it. Okay. So here I got 15 points with a 4-2-2-5. I like to treat these hands as balanced, so I'll just bet a no trump. Opening a club's fine. Okay. Firstly, what is my hand shape? I have a 4-2-2-5. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 2-5-5-1. So we just do that so that later in the hand we've just made a mental note of it. If we need that later in the hand, we might be able to count back. Okay. What do we know from the bidding? We don't know a great deal, but neither North or East wanted to open, so East doesn't have a preemptive hand. Western bid something showing they play Capoletti, so they have a convention, so West doesn't have an appropriate hand for any of their conventional bids. Okay. What do we know from the lead? West appears to have led top of a sequence, so they have the Jack of Diamonds, or possibly have led from top of from a shortage. Okay. And how many high card points do the missing hands have? I have 15, Dummy has 7, so between us we have 22, so the missing hands have 18 points. Okay. How did diamonds divide? I had 2, North had 5, West has 5, East has 1. How did the clubs divide? Dummy had 1, I had 5. They've both followed, so they're 4-3 at least. I don't know who has 4 or who's got 3, but that's as many as we got. And I went 2 down. I could have worked out a bit more of their shape when they started cross-ruffing, but we managed to work out that East had 1 diamond and 4 clubs, and West had 5 diamonds and 3 clubs. Okay, so that was the first hand of Where Are the Cards? Let's move on to the next one. Here, because I got a good suit, I'm happy to overcall 1 heart. Okay. So, what is my hand shape? I have a 4-5-1-3. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 3-2-4-4. Okay. What do we know from the bidding? East has opened 1 diamond, so they had at least 12 points in a diamond opening. West made a double of 1 heart, which showed exactly 4 spades. So we know that spades are 4, 3, 2, 4. So partner's only got 2 spades. And my partner bid 2 hearts, just sort of a minimum raise. So they got sort of 6 to 10 points. Okay. West also ventured in with 3 clubs. So it looks like West has something like 4 spades, 2 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 5 clubs, or a hand shape kind of like that. Okay, so we know what the spade layout is, so we can give our partner a spade ruff. And hearts divided at least 2-2. And our partner didn't want to trump that. So our partner had 2 clubs, so West only has 4 clubs, so I think they've got 4 spades, 3 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 4 clubs, unless I miscounted something. Yeah, but no, that looks like it was right. So there, West has 4 spades, 3 hearts, 2 diamonds, and 4 clubs. Okay, that was hand 2 of Where Are the Cards? Let's now move on to hand number 3. Here I have 17 points, so I can open 1 no trump. This is a pretty good 17, so I would have been tempted to raise it. Partner bid Stayman, I don't have a 4-card major. And they jump to 3 no trumps. So here the bidding isn't too revealing. Okay, so firstly, what is my hand shape? Let's always just do that at the start, just so you've got something to remember. I have a 3-2-4-4. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 3-4-4-2. Okay. What do we know from the bidding? As I said, we don't know too much from that. No one passed in first spot. All we know is West didn't feel inclined to use any of their conventions. Vulnerable against not. Not a huge information that we're going to get. What do we know from the lead? So West might have led their 4th highest heart, so hearts might be 4-3 or 5-2. They might have just led from 3 small as well. It's important to remember that they led the 4. We might get more information later. How many high card points do the missing hands have? So I've got 17. Dummy's got 14. So together we've got 31. So that leaves a total of 9. No wonder they didn't want to do any bidding. Okay. So it looks like West has led from Ace Jack 4th or 5th heart. Okay, so here it looks like, yeah, we're not totally sure what the heart layout is. We've now seen all but one of the points that the opponents have, but let's just see what we know. We've got the rest of the tricks now, but let's just play it out. How did spades divide? I had 3, North had 3, West has 2, that gives East 5. Okay, How did the hearts divide? I had 2, North had 4, East has 2, so West has 5. So they're both 5-2 in the majors. How did diamonds divide? I had 4, North had 4, East had 1, West had 4. We now know all the hand shapes, so let's take a moment and try and work out what is West's hand shape. West has 5 hearts, 2 spades, 4 diamonds, and 3 clubs. So what does that give the East hand? East has 5 spades, 2 hearts, 1 diamond, and 5 clubs. Let's just bring the whole hand up so that you can see it. There, we managed to work out their exact hand shapes. Nice and easy, you just do a little bit of counting. Okay. Diamond, a heart, a no trump, 3 no trump. So just let them play 3 no trumps, they'll just race through that. It's not very easy for us to do aware of the cards at the speed they're playing at, so I'll just migrate on to the next hand. Yeah, come in. Come in.
Out of the washing machine,
yeah,
the little 3 spots, where's the liquid soap going?
The one on the left.
Okay.
Okay. So on to this next hand, I have 18 high card points and a 5 card suit, so I'll treat this as 18, 19 balanced. So I'll open 1 club and just jump to 2 no trumps. I've only got a part of a stopper, but I don't have a good bid other than that. I could have bid 2 diamonds or something, but okay. What is my hand shape? I have a 3-3-2-5. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 2-4-4-3. What do we know from the bidding? Okay, so firstly we know West overcalled and they've got Ace King at least to 5 diamonds. So East has at most 2 diamonds. East didn't want to open the bidding, neither did North. West could have a 6 card diamond suit. Every now and then they might bid on a 4 card diamond suit, but we don't expect that. What do we know from the lead? As I said, the King of Diamonds, they lead the King from Ace King. So they've got Ace King of Diamonds. How many high card points do the missing hands have? Well, I have 18. My partner has 8, so we have 26. There is a total of 14 points missing. West probably has the majority of them, but we're not sure. They could just be bidding on Ace King 5th. Okay, how did the clubs divide? I had 5. Dummy had 3. West had 2. East has 3. Okay. This isn't a very exciting hand. So it looks like West has a because they were just discarding, I didn't pay close enough attention. But West might either have a 4-2-5-2 or otherwise they have a 3-3-5-2. Either way, I'm just making my 9 tricks. So here, as I said, I missed the odd discard, but West did have a 4-2-5-2. Okay. Pass, a diamond, and 2 hearts. I've got good support, so I'll just jump to 4 hearts. It's not based on points, but my partner managed to only go 1 down. Feels like the opponents can make something, and I think they can make slam in diamonds, and yet they let us play in 4 hearts. But this one clearly won't be aware of the cards because they're just racing through it. Okay. So my partner opened 1 club. I have 8 points, East bid and no trump. Okay. So here when East overcalls a no trump, this is very slightly different to opening a no trump. The range is a little bit wider, and they should just be 15 to 18 points with a balanced hand and a club stopper. Okay. So firstly, what was my hand shape? I had a 3-4-4-2. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They had a 4-3-3-3. Okay. Now, what do we know from the bidding? My partner's got at least 12 points, and they've got at least 3 clubs. East has a stopper in clubs, and 15 to 18 points with a balanced hand. How many high card points do the missing hands have? Now remember I led the Queen of Diamonds, so I had 8 high card points, and Dummy has 4, so that's a total of 12. There are 28 missing points, of which East has 15 to 17. So my partner has at most 13. And it looks like East either has 15 or 16. Queen, small, king. Okay, now my partner returned a diamond, so I just want to overtake that. By playing the King of Diamonds and then the 10, that shows a Doubleton diamond on her. So they've got King 10 Doubleton diamond. So how do the diamonds divide if that's the case? I have 4, Dummy had 3, my partner had 2, East should have 4. But let's see if we got that inference right. Yeah. Okay. How did the spades divide? I had 3, Dummy had 4, the other 2 followed to 3, so spades are 4-3-3. And we'll just bring up the whole hand. So here we worked out East had 4 diamonds. We also worked out the spades for 4 triple 3. But by the end of the hand, we didn't have much more information than that. I'll just move right along. Doesn't look like I'll be playing this one, so I'll just transfer to spades and then offer my partner 3 no trumps or 4 spades. And they chose spades. They made 11 tricks, and I'm just going to race through the play. And again. I think slam's probably on here. Got 2 key cards with the queen. Alright, we got all the key cards. Okay, so they have king, queen of hearts. So I'm just trying to visualize their hand. They've got king, queen to 4 hearts. They've got the ace of spades and the king of clubs. So I've got no club losers, no heart losers. I don't think they can have enough points. So king, king, queen is 6, 8. Ace is 12. They probably don't have enough tricks for 7, so I'll just bid 6 hearts. I probably shouldn't have bid 5 no trumps, but they made 13 anyway. But 13 isn't a great contract. We have to Grand Slam isn't a great contract because we have to find the queen of diamonds. Okay. I'll just show you what my partner's hand was, just out of curiosity on that, for the slam bidding of that. Okay. 2 heart, weak 2, and I've got 9 points. 2 hearts past 3 hearts. I'll be outlandish and bid 3 spades. I was pretty tempted just to bid 2 spades the first time. My partner shouldn't raise me to 4 spades here, because I didn't bid 2 spades. I don't get that. But anyway, let's just try and work out where the cards are, because we're going to go down in this contract, but let's just try and identify where the missing cards are. Okay, so firstly, what is my hand shape? I have a 5-2-3-3. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 4-2-3-4. Okay, now what do we know from the bidding? We know that hearts divide 6-3, and also that East has about 6 to 10 points. What do we know from the lead? West led a low heart, so they don't have anything like Queen Jack of hearts or King Queen of hearts, but they probably have one of them. So they've got either the Jack, Queen, or King, I suspect. How many high card points do the missing hands have? Well, I have 9, Dummy has 8, so we have 17 between us. So there is a total of 23 missing, of which we know East has 6 to 10. So West has 13 to 17 points. How did the spades divide? I had 5, dummy had 4, West has 3, East has 1. So East's hand shape is starting to look something like a 1-6-3-3 or a 1-6-4-2 or something like that. Okay, so on the heart lead, West led a low heart, and they probably wouldn't do that if they had the king. So it looks like East has the king, queen of hearts. So West probably has ace, queen of diamonds, jack of hearts, king of spades for just counted it out but forgot it, so let's go through it again. King of spades is 3, ace, queen of spades, ace, queen of diamonds is 9, jack of hearts is 10. Now East can't have the ace, king of clubs, so I'll just duck a club. How did clubs divide? Dummy had 4, I had 3, East and West both followed to 3 rounds. So this means that the East hand shape is a 1-6-3-3, which gives West 3-3-4-3. And here's the whole hand, and we got to work out a lot about it, even though we went down a lot. Got to work out West's shape and East's shape. From the heart play, we managed to locate where the heart honours were. So quite a useful hand for trying to work out where the missing cards are. Okay, 11 points with a 5-5 shape. Happy to open that. Okay. What is my hand shape? I have a 1-2-5-5. And what is dummy's hand shape? They have a 4-3-4-2. Okay, what do we know from the bidding? So this is quite eccentric bidding. I haven't seen an auction like this before. I opened a diamond. West showed a 5-card heart suit. Our partner showed a 5-card spade suit. He said, yes, I have 10 plus points with at least 3 hearts. West said they are invitational to game. East said they've got a club suit. They don't really have a club suit. I don't know why they did that. And West jumped to 4 hearts. So it's tough to tell what's actually going on in this auction, but yeah. That's what they're describing. Their bids probably don't match it. My partner doubled 4 hearts. I'm not sure if we're going to beat it, but anyway. How many high card points do the missing hands have? I have 11. East has 11. So between us we've got 22. So West has 18. North and West have at least 18 points. And what do we know from the lead? My partner had the 5. They don't underlead aces, so West has the ace of diamonds. That could be a singleton diamond. Shouldn't be a doubleton because you lead top of a doubleton, and we can see 5, 4, 3, 2. Jack of clubs to the ace. They took a losing heart finesse. Okay, so at this point we know West's hand shape. They followed to 3 rounds of spades. They had a 5-card heart suit, and they had 1 club. So West has a 3, 5, 4, 1. And I haven't drawn all the trumps yet. So I'll just return another diamond. They might have drawn all the trumps. And they make 10 tricks, not surprisingly. My partner didn't have any defensive tricks, so I don't know why they doubled. I was just saying I had a club suit. I miscounted the diamonds. They only had 3-card diamond suit. 3, 6, 3, 1 rather than a 3, 5, 4, 1. Okay. This is quite a revealing option. West open a heart, East bid a game forcing 2 clubs because they're playing 2/1. West bid 3 clubs. East now said they've got a 3-card heart support. West said, sure, let's play game. Okay. So, what is my hand shape? I have a 5, 3, 3, 2. What is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 2, 3, 3, 5. I always give them in order of spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs. What do we know from the bidding? It's that they've got a fit in clubs and a fit in hearts. And what do we know from the lead? My partner's led a shortage in clubs. They've either got 1 or 2 clubs. But I'm surprised they led a club on this hand. If they've got a singleton club, it makes sense. If they've got a doubleton club, it seems quite silly, but we'll leave that. How many high card points do the missing hands have? So Dummy has 16, and I have 10. So we've got 26 points between us, and West, so 26 points between us, that leaves 14 for the missing hands. West opened, so our partner really doesn't have much. Okay, so how did the heart suit divide? I had 3, Dummy had 3, my partner's followed to 2, and the bidding has told us that West has 5 of them. Okay, how did the clubs divide? Our partner has 1 club, we had 2, East had 5, West had 5. So now we know that West has a 5-5 hand shape, and either might have 2-1 in the other suits, either way. Okay, and now they've shown out in diamonds, so now we know they had 2 spades, 5 hearts, 1 diamond, 5 clubs, and made 12 tricks. Here's the whole hand. Pretty easy hand for them to declare. They've only got their 1 loser in spades. It didn't run away. And we managed to work out where the missing cards were. Okay. Got 15 points and a balanced hand, but I got a 5-card major. I still like opening ladder, no trump. My partner transferred to spades and now bid a new suit. I have a spade fit, so I'll tell them. And we settled in 4 spades. Okay, so let's just go through the process. What is my handshake? I have a 3, 5, 2, 3. And what is Dummy's handshake? They have a 5, 1, 5, 2. Okay, what do we know from the bidding? East didn't want to open a preempt or open the bidding at all, so they don't have 12 points. West didn't want to come in over a no trump, so they don't have anything appropriate for whatever convention they're playing. What do we know from the lead? So West probably just led something passive here. Might have led from 3-card diamond suit or something like that. Tough to tell what they actually led from. The 6 isn't particularly revealing here. How many high card points do the missing hands have? So I have 15, Dummy has 9, the missing hand, so that's a total of 24. So the missing hands have 16 points. Okay, how did the spades divide? How did the hearts divide? I had 5 hearts, Dummy had 1, East had 2, so West had 5 hearts. What do we think that West's lead was from now? Looks like they led from top of a doubleton. And how did diamonds divide? East had 4, West had 2. So we know that East has 2 hearts and 4 diamonds. West has 5 hearts and 2 diamonds. It's tough to count out the whole hand when your people are just discarding and stuff like that. So it's tricky to work out how the whole hand was dividing, but there it is for you. Managed to count out a couple of the hands. Okay. Here I have 8 points and just a flat hand, so I'll just pass. A club, pass, a no trump, pass, pass to me. This is quite a revealing option. West usually has a 4-3-3 on clubs for this. And I've got 6 to 10 points. Okay, so if we went out on a limb and said that West has a 4-3-3 on clubs, what hand shape would that give our partner? So before we work that out, we'll work out what our hand shape is and what Dummy's hand shape is. We have a 3-4-3-3. Dummy has a 4-3-2-4. Okay, so if West has a 4-3-3 on clubs, our partner has 3 spades, they have 3 hearts, they have 4 diamonds, and they have 2 clubs. So they have a, is that right? 3, 3, 2, 5. Sorry, 3, 3, 5, 2. That would give them 5 diamonds. Now they might have chosen to lead a diamond from a 5-card suit rather than a 3-card heart suit. So possibly West doesn't have that. West might have something like 4-card diamond suit instead. If my partner had a 5-card diamond suit, they probably would have led it. Okay. Now I could duck this, and then I know my partner can get back to me and all of that. So if I duck this, I know I got 3 heart winners as soon as my partner leads it again. So I will duck it, but how many high card points do the missing hands have? I have 8. Dummy has 13. Don't forget the King of Hearts. So that is a total of 21. So there's 19 points between the missing hands, and West has 6 to 10. So my partner has between 9 and 13 points. What do we know from Declarer's line of play? They just pulled the Jack of Diamonds, so if they only had a 3-card diamond suit, that would be pretty strange. So it looks like West has a 4-card diamond suit. Okay, and now how did hearts divide? I had 4, East had 3, North had 3, West had 3. They're 4 triple 3. How did clubs divide? East had 4, I had 3, North had 3, West had 3. So it looks like West is a 3-3-4-3. And we managed to work that out from the bidding and also their line of play, and then just working out that they were stuck like that. So I could have got another trick by playing a diamond rather than a club. I had to work out which finesse my partner could take. But here's the whole hand. Okay. So here West opened a no trump, East bid Stayman. West showed 4 spades and doesn't have 4 hearts. East bid 2 no trumps, and the way they play it is it's an invite, but they don't necessarily have a 4-card major because they have no just 1 no, 2 no natural invite bid. And West bid 3 no trump. Okay, so what is my hand shape? I have a 3-4-4-2. And what is Dummy's hand shape? They have a 3-2-3-5. What do we know from the bidding? Well, West has 4 spades, and East has, and my partner has at least 4 hearts because West denied 4. West also has 15 to 17 points with a balanced hand, and was happy to accept the invite, so it's probably 16 or 17. Okay. How many high card points do the missing hands have? Well, I have 10, East has 8, so that's 18 between us, so there's a total of 22 left, of which West has 16 or 17. So my partner has between 5 and 6 points. What do we know from the lead? It's a pretty strange lead. It might be like, it's not 4th highest. If they had fourth highest, they would have king, queen, 10, 8 and should lead the king. So my partner's just led from something small, so they don't have a good club suit. They might have led from king, 10, 8 or queen, 10, 8, but probably just from 3 or 4 small. Queen 8 doubleton? Yeah. So my partner found a very imaginative lead from Queen 8 doubleton. So clubs divided 2-3. I had 2 clubs as well. So they divided 4-2, 5-2. Sorry. Miscounted, as you expect. Everyone can miscount from time to time. So West has something like a 4-3-2-4, or a 4-3-2-4, I think. And let's just bring the hand up. I didn't have a complete count on hearts or diamonds when I was guessing that, but if my partner had a 5-card heart suit, they almost certainly would have led that. Why they didn't choose to lead it anyway baffles me, but yeah. Okay, and what a nice hand. So I'll start with a double to show you that I was too strong. My partner bit a spade, so I'll just jump to 4 spades. And they made exactly 4. I'll do one more hand after this, and then I'll wrap up there. 1 spade, 2 no trump. Make a penalty double, and that's where the auction finishes. Alright, so what do we know from the bidding? Sorry, I skipped ahead. What is my hand shape? It is a 1-5-2-5. And what is Dummy's hand shape? Is a 1-2-5-5. What do we know from the bidding? East showed 5-5 in the minors, and West chose diamonds, and my partner doubled that. West might be really stuck with something like 2-1 in the minors, or something silly like that. But it's probable that West has 3 and North has 3, but I'm surprised my partner would make a double with only 3 diamonds. So I suspect West only has 2 diamonds. What do we know from the lead? So my partner led a top spade, either from King Queen, top of the sequence, or occasionally they lead King from Ace King. That depends on partnership lead agreements. How many high card points do the missing hands have? I have 11, East has 10, so we have 21 between us. So that leaves 19 for the missing hands, of which my partner has 12 of them. So West can have up to 7 points. Low heart switch, yeah, yuck. Why did my partner underlead an ace? I don't know. Okay, but we're giving them rough and discards now. Okay, so my partner did just have 3 card diamond support. Okay, so I didn't go over this, but how did hearts divide? I had 5 hearts, dummy had 2, my partner had 4, West had 2. So my partner's got 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, 5 spades and a club, or might have a 6th spade. West is out of diamonds, so is entryless unless they've got the ace of clubs. And they've shown up with the jack of hearts and the queen jack of spades, which is 4 points, so they shouldn't have the ace of clubs. So they're probably in trouble. And we only beat that 2. We probably could have beaten that a bit more, but we'll bring up the whole hand. And my partner did have a 6-4-3-0 rather than a 5-4-3-1. Surprised that West bid 3 diamonds instead of 3 clubs. I would have thought they would have picked their better suit quality, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Where Are the Cards, and see you next time.